Set 2. All right, so we've got 1-0 with 8:13 to go. Hope we've solved our audio problems. Lucas actually comes back. And shot saved by Sammy Brushett. Clean look, better save by Brushett. Hopefully we're back here. We will, Melinda. Can you check one more time? All right, we've got Vickers, Armstrong, and Schaefer. Flanagan and Foligno. Out front, Amhurst goes back behind the pass, stepped into by Foligno, and up comes Foligno. Goes wide to Schaefer. Sent back into the Penguin zone. Far enough for icing it is. Should be to the right of the Amherst goaltender. False face off. Vickers steps in.
It's good now.
Brings the puck back to Schaefer. Shot hits the Amherst player in the back.
Windy.
And Schaefer gathers on, goes in front of Vickers. Chip just wide. And around comes Amherst. Cut off by Vickers. Dumps back in. And
thank you.
Armstrong chases. Try to go to the wing. Knocked back down by Schaefer. And Amherst will just ring it around. Get it on. Comes Amhurst, one-on-one, delayed penalty against the Penguins. Shot, hits Brushett, and it's blown. Pens will be shorthanded yet again. 7:09 to go, minute 30 on the board against Enzo Vickers, I believe, for trimming. We've got Zachi, Dixon, and Schweitzer and Bowen stepping in. Takes the draw, wins it to the boards. Amherst goes in front of the net, knocked aside by Brushett. To Bowen on the boards, he does battle. And up comes Amherst, 2-on-1 down low. They go to the point. Clean look, shot. It's just wide of the net. Over comes Bowen, chips it up, goes through the man, but not out. And does battle again. Gets ringed around behind the net. Chipped up by Zachi. Schweitzer in pursuit. He chips it around and back to the blue line. Ringed around, gathered on by Dixon. Shot from point, blocked by Amherst. And Amherst, if they push, can have a 3-on-2 here. One of their players peels off. Goldberg comes back to cover, and now it's a 2-on-3 in front. Chipped away by Dixon. And Amherst Amhurst surveys, looks, goes in front, chipped off the toe of Sammy Brusher, back in behind. Amhurst really generating something down low here against the Pens. Siegel comes down low, Goldberg comes over. Held in by Amhurst, ringed back around again. 17 seconds remaining in the penalty. Over to the point. Taken and cleared, not cleared, but to the point by Siegel. And back gathered on by Dixon. Dixon knocks up to center around Amhurst. Going to be far enough for icing? It is. Penalty over though, so Pens can change the troops, get their extra man back on, hopefully settle the ship here. 5:38 to go, the first period. We've got Baru, Lord, and Siegel with Kumnick and Lanigan. Pens points. Russian chips it behind the net, gathered on by Siegel. Siegel goes to Baru. Stepped up on by the defenseman, and Siegel gathers on. Carries it to center. Nice back check by the Amhurst player. Siegel gets tripped and knocked from the boards. Penalty forthcoming against Amhurst. Thrown in front from his behind and knocked aside by the defenseman. Amhurst gains possession. Penalties to both the power play. 5:19 to go, first period. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Siegel steps in to take the draw. They square off, goes to the point to Kumnick. Kumnick goes to Lanigan. Lanigan surveys, looks, drives. Has it knocked back, but held in by Kumnick. That puck was not out, but called so for some reason by the official. Like, don't even think that it even touched the white on the back end of the blue, but still called out. There's mics in there. I can't figure them out, so. And we just got that fixed. Yeah, there was a headset issue, and I think. All right, puck went forward by Siegel. Followed on by Baru. Chipped up to the point, held by Lanigan. Lanigan goes to Lord. That shot gets blocked, but Siegel carries on. Goes in front, just knocked over the stick of Baru there. Golden opportunity by the Penguins. Icing forthcoming. And face-off will be to the right of the Amhurst goaltender. Left of the Amhurst goaltender, excuse me. My right, his left. Forward line has changed, as well as team pairings are going to come out too. So we've got 5 fresh skaters with Foligno and Dixon on the point. We've got Vickers, Schaefer, and Armstrong as the forwards. Vickers directing traffic from the face-off circle. Gets tied up and Amhurst player. Back check by Armstrong and comes into the corner. Armstrong gathers on, throws up to Vickers. That's just a step ahead of him. And knocked back to the Penguins blue line. Gathered on by Dixon. Dixon gets tripped down. There's the call, thank you. And the Penguins are going to go on a 5-on-3 for 35 seconds. Nasty slash of the blue line on Dixon center. Gets called, and face-off's going to be in the offensive zone with a 5-on-3 now for the Penguins. So they've got a golden opportunity here to go up by 2, possibly even 3. With 35 seconds of 2-man power play time. Vickers steps in. Amhurst is trying to figure out where their players go. Won by the Penguins. Back to the point. Foligno looks, surveys. Decides to go down deep with Armstrong. Vickers follows on.
Same team.
And out to the point it goes. Nobody there. And going to come back all the way down in the Penguins' zone behind their own net. Foligno surveys. Goes up to Schaefer. Schaefer chips it up to Armstrong. And in come the Penguins 2-on-2. Armstrong tried to split the D and then tip it over to Vickers. That hit escape. Vickers gathers on. Goes to the point. And Foligno surveys, goes over to Dixon. First penalty over. Dixon shoots. Directly behind the net. Schaefer surveys, looks. And Vickers battles now. Dixon comes down from his G position. Chips it back behind Vickers. Vickers looks, goes in front to Schaefer. Shot just bounces over his stick. He's not able to get the shot off. And thrown down off the Penguins defenseman, so there's not going to be icing. First penalty over, 26 seconds remaining, and the second penalty to the Amhurst Knights. Amhurst holds in there. Out comes Dixon and Goldberg. Goldberg chips it ahead. Defenseman's going to run around the net. Stopped by Goldberg. Tries to come back out. Goes cross ice. Not able to grab by Zashi. Icing forthcoming. And Amhurst is killed off the 5-on-3. Penguins weren't able to get much going. The time they tried to settle the puck down, it seemed to just jump, skip, or hop right over their stick. 2:52 to go in the first period. Heitzer steps in with Goldberg and Bowen, Zachi and Kunik at the point. Amhurst does a lot of tying up off the faceoff. Go around, Bowen comes over in pursuit and chip it up, and Kunik steps up, holds that one, gets a rough ride for it. Penalty forthcoming against Amhurst again. For boarding. The Pens are going to go to the power play yet again. They need to start taking advantage of all these missteps and miscues by the Amhurst Knights. Haven't been able to quite do it yet, but Heitzer steps in to take the draw. He wins it to Bowen. Bowen tried to go off the point, knocked nicely by one of the Amhurst forwards, and back to center go the Pens. Kunik waits for Goldberg to get onside, gathers in, goes wide, surveys, throws shot, held by Amhurst. 15 going in the current penalty to Amhurst. Pens able to generate a little bit more here. And Schweitzer steps in. Tied up. Bowen comes in. Nope. Amhurst able to knock it to the point. Chipped down, kicked back to the point, and thrown back down to the Penguin zone. Not going to be far enough for icing, though. So the Pens will have to regroup. And up the ice, high on the boards they go. The center to Schweitzer goes. Schweitzer backhands to Bowen. Bowen comes up, surveys, drives wide, goes into the corner. And they do battle in the corner still. Bowen still has possession. Chips it back to Goldberg. Goldberg comes out, goes in front to Schweitzer. Shot! Over the net it goes. He's not able to hit it. Puck in front, score! Schweitzer just do the Michigan. But we did catch it on video, so I will make sure to grab it. But I'm pretty sure that was just the Michigan. Beauty. What an absolute beauty. Folks, that's 11U hockey and a Michigan from behind the net. Not going to see that in many levels, let alone 11U hockey. Fantastic play by Ryan Schweitzer. Wow. Oh, wow. So I'm sorry, we've got Siegel, Baru, and Moore. That was a power play goal for the Penguins. Defensive pairing is Foligno and Ladigan. Pucks in the Penguin zone. Baru does battle against the boards. Foligno does battle. And we continue to a side battling. Foligno decides to cycle behind the net and has his head up, surveys, chips up to Lord, and back come Amhurst. Going to be a high stick forthcoming against the Penguins. Foligno's stick got on the Amhurst player's glove, and he literally took his glove and punched himself in the head to draw the high sticking penalty. But it wasn't the Amhurst going to grab the stick and hit himself in the head. So Amhurst is going to go to the power play. Penguins up 2-0. A minute 12 to go. First period, minute 30 on the power play. Won by the Pens, gathered on by Dixon. Dixon surveys, chips up and into the Penguin bench. 2:25 to go in the round. Looking to be tipped by Amhurst. He comes out of the zone, directly in front of the Penguins bench. Amhurst not able to gain their back pass. Goes D to D. And that hits off a Penguins skate. And held on by the Amhurst defenseman. Chipped back out, offside. No, held onside. Baru comes over. He's got a one-on-one now. Baru surveys, looks, goes to the middle. Shot, deflected, picked aside by the Amherst goaltender. Baru falls on in the corner and does battle now. Nice work by Grayson Baru on the penalty kill. He takes a slash from one of the Amherst players as the puck goes the other way. Defenseman steps up for Amherst, shot wide, bounce off the boards. He follows on, slaps it, hits off a player, goes off the toe of Russia, and kicks into the corner. Centering passes through everybody, then back behind the net. And gathered on by Dixon. Pushes through the checker, and now Seal has it. He goes off the boards and up. Not going to be far enough racing, but will be gathered on by Amherst. 22 seconds remaining. 3 in the period. Kill this one off. Give us a brief minute here. We'll take a break and be back with second period action momentarily. Second period action. Puck drops. We've got Vickers, Lower, and Schaefer. Vickers, Lower, excuse me. And they're still in the penalty kill for 10 seconds. With Nick and Zachi out here. Amherst surveys. Misses their pass, but it goes through the center to their far side winger. He gathers on. Back check nicely by Ryan Moore. And in front shot. Held and saved by Sammy Brusher. Nice save, Sammy. That one was back against the grain. The screen in front of him. He was able to get it and hold on. So, save it. Over, and Armstrong joins us. Current line out. Nope, he does not. Nope, Schaefer's coming off, but the penalty's over. So he was confused. He was trying to come off. There we go. All right. Nice. Boards grabbed on by Kunik. Nice win by Vickers. Armstrong chips it, but not able to get by. Chips it again. This time it is. Gathered on by Vickers. Vickers has a step. Not able to cut it to the middle. And gathered on by Armstrong. Armstrong surveys, tries to go to Schaefer, but blocked nicely. Vickers falls on just through his stick. And Amherst grabs it again. Back up the center. Nice pass. Just doesn't get through. Hoop stops it, but nice save there, back check there. I'm not sure if that shot got through or not, but it might have. Russia might have made the save there. Vickers does battle in the corner, followed on by another Knights player, Amherst. Nick has it, runs it to Armstrong. Armstrong steps up, surveys, goes cross ice. Front of Schaefer, they go deep as Amherst. And then back to the Penn State. Just throw it back up in that direction. Chipped forward by Armstrong. Chipped again by Armstrong. Does battle. Gathers the puck. Comes in. Stick handles once, twice, 3 times. Shot. 1, 2 shots. Score. What? Go through 3. Count them 3 Amherst players. Get his own rebound and put the puck in. Great individual work there. Beautiful hustle. For Goldberg, Bowen, Foligno, and Ladigan. 13:25 to go. Pens up 3-0. Ladigan circles back, goes to Foligno. Foligno surveys, goes up to Goldberg. And they swing it back. Gathered on by Foligno. Ladigan takes a body check. And Schweitzer circles, surveys, throws up to Goldberg. Just stepped up on though by the Amherst player, and back comes Amherst. Shot high and wide, back in the island front, shot just wide of the net there. And off the point, Bowen tips it. And he pressures, gets knocked out, shocks it ahead to Goldberg though, or no, Schweitzer. Schweitzer gathers on, toe drag, just gets knocked back. But he takes it away, goes to Bowen, Bowen surveys, shoots that one high and wide around, and Foligno steps over. And penalty coming forth against Amherst for an elbow. So Amherst can go to the box for 1:30. The Penguins up currently 3-0. 12:27 to go. All right, so we've got Siegel, Moore, and Baru with Dixon and Zachi at the point. Siegel steps in, wins it cleanly to Zachi. That shot's blocked, goes to Baru in front, followed up on by Lord, just kicks over his stick. And dumped in by Amherst nicely. Gathered on by Baru. Baru tries to go back to Lord, that hits a skate. Now Dixon gathers, Pens if they hurry can have 2 Amherst players trapped. They do. Siegel comes up, stops, looks across ice, surveys, tried to go to Zachi and escape. Knocked behind. And Baru in pursuit. Uses his body to guard the puck. Knocks it to Lore. Lore knocks it to Cooper, who's tied up in front. Back to Baru. Baru shot, score! Beautiful feed there by Cooper Siegel to find Grayson Baru in the back door. He beats the goaltender just over the pad and under the glove. 4-0 Pittsburgh. .11:40 to go, second period. Vicker steps in. Armstrong and Schaefer. Kubnik and Ladigan on the blue pair. That one's rimmed down behind the net, and Kubnik will go back and gather it in. He stops, turns it around. Armstrong's going to gather on. And can he get it to Vickers? He's got him. No, he goes wide to Schaefer, though. Schaefer comes in now. He knocks it down in behind the net. Gathered on by Amherst, who brings it around. Ladigan steps up. Not able to hold it in. And covered nicely by Armstrong. Kubnik knocks it out. Now here he goes. He's got a step. Oh, he gets held. That ball is forthcoming. Absolutely wrapped up and held by the Amherst player. So the Penguins are yet again going to go to the power play with 11:04 remaining, second period. Vicker steps in. One back to Schaefer. Schaefer goes wide over to Ladigan. Ladigan surveys. Shot. Hit something. Goes in. Not sure what that hit in front, but it went in. That's all that matters. That's why you have your head up and shoot, boys. Nice play. Penguins. Penguins can keep it up. They're absolutely pouring it on right now. We saw this happen in game 1 after they gave up 4 goals. They came tearing back to tie it and then kind of seemed to let up or run out at juice after that. Or Amhurst may have just, fought back and battled harder, but right now it's all Penguins. Lots of Penguins. Power plays resulting in goals. Held in nicely by Amhurst. Stepped up on by Kumnik now. Doesn't let him go any further. Takes possession. And Amhurst now has it. Out to the point they go. Schaefer out there to challenge. Thrown in front. Knocked away by Kumnik. Now Kumnik's going to get tied up. And Amhurst comes out low. Where's the other forward defenseman? Out front. Shots. Missed on. And nice recovery by the defenseman for Amhurst. They have numbers down low. Look out in front. Tip just wide. Kumnik goes over to Armstrong. Armstrong surveys, tries to go up. Able to 4 Amhurst players circle him there. And 1-2 players they meet. Backdoor tap. Just missed. Wide open net on the back door there, and they're not able to do it. Icing's waved off on the tip by the defenseman at the point. High stick. High stick's going to be the call. It was tipped, but they called him on a high stick. So face-off's going to be to the right of the Amherst goaltender. A lot going on that play. Schweitzer, Goldberg, Bowen, Dixon, Foligno. Schweitzer steps in. Under the boards. Chipped up. And, they got somebody in behind us. Foligno comes back. Can he get there? Does not. Nice play by Brushett to stop the cross-ice move. Bowen down low, gathers in, head up. Tries to go to Goldberg. Tipped over. Goldberg's got a step. Can he get there? He can. Can he score? Hooked shot. Penalty shot forthcoming. Will it be? Will they give him the shot? No, they're just going to call a minute 30. No penalty shot. Penguins with a quick outlet there. Tipped by the defenseman that was holding. Rode right up his stick and gave Goldberg a step. And he came clean, hooked from behind. Still got a shot off. Just not able to bury it. Amhurst steps in. Puck drop, one cleanly to Foligno. Foligno hits the pow, and back comes Amhurst. No one challenges. They're going to have a really ridiculous call from behind there on Schweitzer. They're going to call him, I think, for a slash when all he did was tap the stick a hook. He tapped the stick, and they're going to call a hook on that. That is a makeup call if I've ever seen one. Because Amhurst keeps taking the body and taking dirty penalties. They felt like they had to call one there. Wow, that is a ticky-tack call. Goldberg's going to step in now. Even strength for a minute and 14. 8:57 to go, second period. Tied up yet again. Bowen comes in, kicks in the skate. Now he's tied up. Out the point it goes. Chipped in front. Next we go down the corner. Zachi in pursuit. He knocks it over. Goldberg gathers on. Gets his stick lifted. Zachi chips it to the point. And shot in between 2 Penguins players. And then on that dangerous play, Brushett was screened there. Down low, Zachi gets it, knocks it up high. Bowen does battle. He loses. That gets rimmed around. And Kumnik over. He does battle. Takes possession. Circles back. Goes to Goldberg. And he's collapsed down on by 2 Amherst players. Kumnik chases the Amherst player, thrown in front. Gathered on by Bowen. Backhand pass. Out. Not over to Goldberg. Nice play to knock that one out of the air. Bowen grabs it again. Tries to go in between the defenseman, skate the defenseman. Back comes Amhurst, cross ice. Gathered on by Ladigan. He surveys, circles around.
Far side.
Comes over to Bowen. Bowen kicks it up. He shoots it in, hits the Amherst goaltender, has a hard time holding it. It kicks down. Penn's get a forward change, and back comes Amherst. 12 seconds ago on the penalty kill. Up down low, Amhurst tries the center. Nice play by Lanigan. Gathered on by Baru. Followed on by Foligno. Foligno backhands it up to Lohr. And chip back into the Penguin zone. Penalty over. Even strength. 7:20 to go. Second period. Foligno circles around. No winger over there, though. So he's just going to chip it up off the official, who didn't seem to enjoy that much. And looks around again. Goes up. And Amhurst in their typical posture. Two men standing on the blue line. One forward and one defenseman. Pursuit now. Cooper. Siegel cuts it back to Baru. Nice little spin move. Goes back to Siegel. It kicks off his stick. Goes to the corner. Almost had it clean there. And Lohr pursues. Now knocked away by Baru. Baru follows on again. He gets hammered. In front of Lohr. Lohr tries a backhand shot. That goes wide. Baru pursuit. Rubs out the man. And up to center ice. Back comes Amhurst. 3-on-1. They go to the top. Shot. Saved by Rush it. Wrap around attempt. Not able to get through. Rebound. Rush it. And shut up the point. Clear nicely by Baru. It's not going to be far enough racing either, so the Pens are going to be able to make a change. Remember, this is a tough change for the Penguins here in the second period. Center ice gathered on by Amhurst. Nice 1-2 move there on two Penguins players. Another toe drag, backhand shot, knocked aside by Brushett. Gathered on by Zachi. Amhurst takes possession, throws it back into the corner. Center's in front, stopped by Dixon. Dixon goes to Zachi. Zachi backhands over to Armstrong. Armstrong chips it in, he gets knocked down. And Vickers follows on. Schaefer in pursuit. He knocks it off the defender's stick. And now knocked up to the point. Dixon shot, blocked. Jumps around over two sticks, gathered on by Amhurst. Knocked back down by Armstrong. Amhurst goes D to D. And are able to chip it up and out. Gathered on by Dixon. Made by the wrong official all the way across the ice is going to be a trip on Dixon when all he did was hit the puck out of the kid's skates. The official who was standing in front of the play didn't see anything wrong with it. Yet here we are, shorthanded again. We've got Goldberg and Schweitzer. Gathered on in one. Umnick circles, surveys, hits Goldberg in the back of the skate. Schweitzer knocks it out and back in, offside play. One by Amhurst, knocked in behind the Penguins' net. Lanigan gathers on. He goes to Schweitzer down low. Schweitzer does battle again. Knocks it forward. Goldberg comes down. He does battle now. He's able to chip it out. Gets knocked down. They're going to call that body check. And negating the Amhurst power play. Schweitzer steps in. 4-on-4 for minute 5. Penguins about 25 seconds of power play. Dumped in by Amhurst. 87 with a head of steam there. He goes behind the net, tries the center, hits the net, gets it back. Mohawks around, goes to the point. Shot in front, blocked by Kumnik. And knocked into the Amhurst zone. Amherst goaltender's going to try to cover. Doesn't, but gets the whistle. Wow. He had a lot of trouble holding that one. Siegel and Baru step on. Zachi and Foligno. One by Siegel. Foligno surveys, shot. It's a stick. Two Amherst players trip into each other. Siegel grabs it, surveys, looks, drives the net backhand. And Baru now doing battle. Now Siegel follows on. He goes to the point. Zachi dumps it down. He takes a big hit at the point. There was no thought of ever slowing down there. They were just going to barrel through him and knock him flying. Foligno with some nifty work there. He throws it back up, just past Peru. Far enough for icing. He's going to come all the way down into the Penguin zone. Penguins in power play now for 29 seconds. So Siegel steps in. Amherst wins the draw to the point, not to the corner. Foligno wins the battle against two Amherst players. Chips it up to Siegel. Siegel tried to chip it past him. Now it goes back to Siegel. He goes wide. Offside call. Not sure how that worked. It was in the skates, but okay. 11 seconds to go in the power play. One by Siegel, surveyed, dumped in by Foligno. Then sit back, they choose not to pursue, and Amherst just throws it down the middle of the ice. Far enough for icing, not far enough for icing it, died in the corner. Ripping around to Baru, goes past his skate. Baru gathers on now, knocked back in by Amherst, toe drag, not stepped up by, but nice step up by Foligno there. Battle against the boards. Foligno gathers on, 2:28 to go, second period. Foligno surveys, goes cross ice. Gathered on by Amhurst in front, tip. Two players in the same spot, and Siegel just pushes hard, beats the man clean, 2-on-1. Hard back check though by one of the Amherst players. Moore gets a backhand shot, knocked to the corner. Followed on by Siegel now in the corner. To Lanigan, he circles around again. Inside out there, dumps it down.
Someone's got to cover for him.
No one covering, back comes Vickers with a head of steam. He's able to track down the Amherst player. Nice play by Enzo Vickers to get right in front, take away the puck, and now with a head of steam, he goes through one, but not the second. And off the point Amherst goes. Shot wide, off the... Nice save by Brushett. He can't get the rebound though, it's free. Schaefer misses. Can anybody get the puck? No, still, there we go. Armstrong gets it. Wow, slash coming against Amherst there. Lots of melee, lots of confusion, lots of craziness. Penguins will go on the power play yet again. Sammy Brushett, though, the puck hit off the shin pads of Austin Kubnik right to the Amherst player. He gets his glove up to knock that one away. 1:13 to go, second period. 5-0 Penguins. One by Amherst. Stepped into by Schaefer, though. And off the point to Foligno. Foligno dumps it on the court. Vickers in pursuit. He does battle. Now follow on by Armstrong. Armstrong in front. Shows out to Schaefer. Back in once, twice. Score! Colton Armstrong Nice use by Tyson Schaefer to use the body to box out the man in front. I think that's what they're doing right now. Amhurst is trying to complain because their man got bumped down in front of the net, leaving Schaefer wide open for the 1-2 Taparoo. 6-0 Penguins. 6 seconds ago, third period. Victor steps in, wins that one cleanly, just hops over the stick of Foligno. Foligno looks, goes up to Armstrong. Armstrong chips it, and in comes Amhurst. Penguins have had a lot of trouble trying to get it through that double layer. Oh, early whistle, we'll take it. Held by Brushett. The Pens have had a lot of trouble, though, getting through that double zone that the Amhurst Knights pulled. They have that high center winger sit at the blue line, so the Pens have 2 guys to go through. They have one step up, and then if you chip it past that first guy, they have the other one just sitting on the blue line waiting for the puck. I'd really like to see maybe the centers come up a little higher there to give those wingers some support for a chip pass. Dixon chipped up. Armstrong with a step. Armstrong pushes. For some reason, Amhurst tried to take the body there. Didn't take the puck, and
Back check. Come on, boys.
Amhurst in 3-on-2. Center in front. Brushett knocks it out and just past the center, or the winger stepping up. Pass for Bowen behind him, but that's going to go all the way in on net. Played, and there's the end of the second period. All right, give us a few second break, and we'll be back momentarily with third period action. Welcome back to third period action. Schweitzer, Goldberg, and Bowen, Zachi, and Kulik on the D-end. Puck drops. Bowen, actually followed on by Kulik. Kulik's going to take a step and dump it in on Amherst goaltender. He knocks it in the corner. Bowen in for sure. He's the first one there. And now Schweitzer falls on. Bowen comes out the corner with a shot just wide. Goldberg over now. He gathers on it. There's the point to Zachi. Zachi knocks it down low to Goldberg. Goldberg surveys, looks, chips it back to Schweitzer. Schweitzer drives, looks for Bowen, finds him, shot, score! Finn Bowen with the beautiful pass by Ryan Schweitzer. All he had to do was tap it home. What a play by Ryan Schweitzer there. Head up and hit Finn on the back door. 7-0 Penguins. Stopped by Kulik, bring it back around. Lohr has a step. Can he get there? And on. Amherst gathers on, but Siegel in pursuit. He knocks over to Lohr. Lohr does battle. And now Siegel does what? Knocked over. Siegel intercepted that. Nice read there by Cooper Siegel. He dumps it down to Veru. Veru looks, circles around, goes back. Nobody there. The Pens are trying to change, which is why there's no center on that side of the ice. And knock it up, and out comes Amherst. Vicker steps up. And Kulik with an active stick.
Stick it, Austin.
And Zachi surveys. He chips it up to Blue in front of him, but it's going to hit the net. Not the icing? No. Just wide icing on the Penguins. 13:46 to go, third period. 7-0 Penguins. Vickers steps in. We have Vickers, Schaefer, Armstrong with Foligno and Ladigan. Looks like we're going to have a running clock now. The official over the bench motioning running clock, saying it's third period up by more than 6 goals. And we are good for the running clock. Vickers steps in. He's one of the boards. Knocked behind. Foligno down behind his net. Goes up to Armstrong. Armstrong chips it up, but not out. Followed on by Vickers. Just gets past the stick, knocked up the center, and just past Armstrong. Comes Amhurst now. Cuts to the middle, cuts back. Schaefer knocks to the point. And trying to go down low. Vickers stops that. He comes out. Step, knocks it up. Nice pass to Armstrong. Hit the flex in, and back goes Amhurst. Armstrong in. Vickers in. And now Schaefer again. Knocks it down low, and Vickers goes again. He gets knocked down. Schaefer follows on. And knocked up to the point. Foligno there. Hold it in, dump it down, goes to Armstrong. Armstrong goes down in front of the net. That took a weird hop off the defender, and Vickers in pursuit. He gets crushed from behind. Hopefully there's a game misconduct there. Another penalty coming against Amhurst. 2-on-1 play. One was just a straight train wreck from behind in Enzo Vickers. That kid should not be on the ice for the rest of the game, and possibly not for the next game after that hit. Looks like they are going to give him the 10. What an absolute catastrophe of a hit. Hopefully Enzo Vickers is all right. Just a minor, no 10? Wow. That's how people get hurt. When you let those calls go and don't make kids sit for an extended amount of time. Puck one to Bowen, Bowen to the point, to Ladigan, Ladigan goes around, Bowen got dumped for his troubles there, and Schweitzer gathers on. Circles, goes out front to Foligno, Foligno surveys, he shoots, hits the shot! Wow, I don't know where that puck went, but it came out and somebody found it and shot it. Pens go back to the point. Ladigan surveys, goes over to Schweitzer. Schweitzer goes back to Foligno, nice pass. Shot by Foligno, deflected by Bowen. Not hit, no. Nice save by the Amherst goaltender. The Pens seeing the ice very well, actually. Over to Foligno. Foligno goes to Ladigan. Ladigan goes to Schweitzer. Schweitzer goes back to Ladigan. Ladigan goes back to Schweitzer. Schweitzer surveys, circles. Comes out now. Takes a step. Circles. Looks again. Goes over to Ladigan. Ladigan surveys. Bowen in front, doing battle. Gets knocked, tips it again and just wide. Wow. So many shots, just nothing going home. Schweitzer there, that's the point to Ladigan. Ladigan goes to Foligno. Foligno shot. No, he chooses to hold on to it. Goes Ladigan. Pressured. Back they come on a breakaway now. Foligno can catch him. In comes Amhurst. Backhand shot. Saved by Sammy Brushett. And now comes Schweitzer. Schweitzer surveys. Goes up to Bowen. It goes behind him. And too many men by Pittsburgh. Not going to be called, luckily. But Amherst gains possession, tries to go to the middle. Bowen follows on now. Dixon gathers on. Over the boards. Penalty's over. Shot down by Siegel. Also too many men on Amherst that they didn't call. So tip for tat there. Going to be an icing call against the Penguins. Lots of excitement on that power play. Nothing went home, but man, did they generate a lot of shots. So Amherst is going to change goaltenders. said about the running clock, but it is not. Amhurst player's hurt and is actually going to go to the locker room, it looks like. So not sure what this move to change their goaltenders about here. 11:04 to go. And yes, we are going to start running the clock. Amhurst gathers on and circles. Don't have the end pass. Meet two Penguins players, and the Penguins gather on. Pass just in the feet of Lohr. Amhurst gathers, tries to chip it off the collision building, but it's stepped up on by Dixon. And now they do battle against the boards. And that was knocked ahead. Lohr, nice play by Ryan Lohr. Not once, not twice. That one's going to be offsides. So close. Nice work by Ryan Lohr, though, to get in the way of the puck and just continue to push forward. Unfortunately, the Penguins go in offsides. So 10 minutes to go, third period. Lohr through. Siegel wins it forward. And wasn't able to get it. The Penguins try to dump it back in. Once, twice now, Baru gathers on. He goes to the middle, tries to pass. And stepped up on by Amhurst. Penguins gather back, chip it on the boards, they're not in. And dump in and pursue. Baru with the pursuit gets hooked. Penalty coming against Amhurst for a hook. Grayson Baru, had he not been tripped, would have been in clean on the breakaway. Vickers, Armstrong, Schaefer, Madigan, and Kumnick step on. So what's going on? Just sitting waiting. All right, whistle blows, and we're going to drop the puck. Two centers locked up, and Amhurst knocks it down the ice. Watch, they might have a step. Madigan gets back, gets his pocket pick, though. In comes Amhurst, has a man in front, passes it, tip wide. Nice play there by Kumnick to get back. Not sure if he disrupted that, but certainly was in the vicinity to keep that pass from clearly being tipped. And now Armstrong gathers, chips to Vickers, and Vickers comes up with a head of steam.
Take it.
He drives wide, throws it to Armstrong. Armstrong surveys, shot, blocked, save, knocked to the corner. Amherst goaltender loses his stick, but the puck gets cleared. He's going to have time to gather it back in. Amherst is really pushing on this penalty kill. Gets through, centers, nobody home. Vickers all the way back from his, and chipped into the corner now. Amherst certainly looking to outwork the Penguins on their power play. Penguins still a lot of standing around. Penalty forthcoming now against Kumnick for boarding, it looks like. So the Penguins will go back to 4-on-4. Schweitzer and Goldberg step on. With 8:37 to go, third period. It still says second. Let me update that for you. Face-off won by Siegel. On by Foligno, who surveys, chips it up high off the glass, goes to the point, and held in by Amhurst. Shot wide of the net, comes around, Goldberg over, held in by the defenseman, runs back around again. Foligno goes down behind. He knocks the puck off the Amhurst player stick. Head up, hits Schweitzer, bounces off his stick. Schweitzer comes up, chips it forward. Now Goldberg comes in one-on-one. He surveys, looks, toe drags. On edge. He just rolled over his stick. And back comes Amhurst. Schweitzer gets dragged down. Hopefully he's all right. His knee got bent backwards. He slowly gets up, looks to be favoring that leg. He tips it, pursues, comes up, gets out, and back in. It's going to be offsides on Amhurst. 33 seconds remaining on the power play now for Amhurst. We've got Bone and Baru. And it's like Zachi and Dixon. Baru steps in. Puck one to Dixon. Dixon surveys, goes to Baru, goes over his stick, down into the Amhurst zone. Owen in pursuit. Amhurst throws it up. Zachi misses, and back comes Amhurst, 2-on-1. Shot, saved by Bushett, rebound, second layer, misses it. Bowen gathers on. He surveys, goes cross ice over to Baru. Baru looks Zachi leading the rush here. Baru goes inside out, shot. Tipped up and held by the Amhurst goaltender 1 second ago on the penalty kill. It's an Amhurst player down in the Penguin zone. Grabbing his head currently. Not sure what happened. That was back in the scrum, I think, on the 2-on-1. And the Amhurst player appears to be okay. He's been looked at by the Penguins medical crew. 7:07 to go, third period. So for a running clock, we sure have a lot of stoppages between all the penalties and injuries. Zachi and Dixon. Kundick's out. And in the corner, Zachi loses his stick. Out in front, centered, off the skate of Siegel, shot knocked aside by Bushett. And Baru comes up. He gets stepped into by the Amhurst player. Knocks to the point. Can't get it back to the second guy. And up now, Lohr has it. He comes in one-on-one. Ryan Lohr looks. Goes outside, circles, puck knocked off the stick, knocked into the corner. Lohr surveys, goes out to the point with his mohawk protecting the puck. Zachi goes to Siegel. And Siegel does battle with two Amhurst players. Lohr comes in, puck gets chipped by him, but out to Zachi. Zachi with a shot from point. Deflected score. Not sure if that hit something in front. Siegel's pointed saying he touched it. 8-0 Penguins. Armstrong, Schaefer, with Ladigan and Foligno. Armstrong gathers on. This cross ice stepped up on by Amhurst, and Penguins get back on side. In comes Vickers.
Nice play, Gina.
Vickers does battle in the corner. Amhurst gathers on, rims it around. Ladigan steps up. He chips it down. Steps up again. Goes to the point. Armstrong covers for him. And now we have a penalty call against the Penguins for a rough. With 5 minutes to go in the third period. Enzo Vickers is going to do 2 minutes for a roughing. A minute 30 for roughing. Armstrong, Schaefer. Amhurst wins it, surveys, throws it off the side of the net, tries to go back out in front. Maybe another penalty call for a trip. 5 minutes now. Minute and 19 seconds. They're going to have a 5-on-3. Face off. Drop it again. Won by Armstrong. Zachi. Amhurst takes possession. Goes out to the point. Shot wide. Rims around. Amhurst comes over. Gathers in. And just. So Amhurst takes their center, brings them from high down the low to try to hit him streaking to the net. Backhand shot stopped by Zachi, rimmed around. Over to the Amhurst defenseman. Shot front, Kumnik gathers on. Armstrong gets it. Going to try to get the center red and dump, but he's back checked nicely though by Amhurst. Amhurst cycles back and enters the zone. Armstrong with the back check. Zachi. Kumnik does battle with one. He gathers on, goes off the boards, not around the defenseman there, or the forward. And now Kumnik does battle. 1-on-2. Amhurst takes possession, comes out from the corner with it, pass in front. Shot, saved by Brushit, gathered on by Zachi. And Zachi comes up, doesn't get it. Armstrong comes up, and it goes out. Armstrong follows on, knocks it forward, does so again, gets dumped. And there we go. Penguins are now going to draw a penalty of their own. And in 5 seconds, it'll be 5-on-4. Currently, it's 4-on-3. Not sure if everybody can keep this straight because, well, there's been a lot of penalties. So we have Goldberg, Foligno, and Dixon. Soon to have Vickers coming out of the box. All right, and 3, 2, 1. Vickers is out. Amhurst tries to hit the home run pass. Does not. Vickers gets trucked. And still down, trying to get up and can't. Penguins are now on the power play. Penguins don't have enough men on the ice. They're short a guy. Shot, there they go. They get their 5th on now. Schweitzer gathers on, heads up, looks for Bowens. Bowen comes back. Stepped into hardly by 87. He's sent flying. And back comes Amhurst. They're not able to hold it. Bowen gathers on. And he comes. 1-on-3. Drives to the middle. Passes to Goldberg. Goldberg looks, shoots. Loved and held by the Amhurst goaltender. He had a running clock, but they keep stopping. Schweitzer steps in. He wins it clean with a Foligno. Foligno goes over to Dixon. Dixon looks. He shoots. And Bowen rebound shot. Save made again. Bowen gathers on. Does battle. Here comes Schweitzer. Bowen gets mowed down. He's hurt. He struggles to get up shot. Hits the man in front. Rebound. To go. 5 seconds remaining on the power play. Run by Schweitzer over to Dixon. Dixon dumps it in. And in comes Peru. Gathered on by Amhurst. He trips over his own skate. Schweitzer gathers it. You're going to see a double Michigan this game? No. Tries to walk out there. Stepped in front of by Amhurst player this time. Dixon gathers on. Up into the Penguins bench it goes. 1:54 to go for the period. Zachi and Kubik. One by Amhurst. Chip up the Penguins' blue line. And in they come. Siegel with a nice back check. Goes back behind the net. Surveys. Goes up to Maroon. And knocked back in around the net to Kubik. He goes battle with the Amhurst player. Followed on by Siegel. Siegel the next little pass to Burr. Burr tries to go over to Moore. And Zachi gathers on. And back comes Amhurst now. Nobody stayed back. One-on-one. Kubik drives the man wide. Nice knocks, save and knock it to the corner. Rush it. Kubik out. He knocks it up to the point. Held in by Amhurst. 40 seconds to go. And the corner goes to Amhurst. Out comes the player. Throw in front. Stopped by Zachi. Out to the point. And gathered on by Amhurst. Dumped in. The point. Just ping pong right now from behind the net to the point. And Kubik gathers on. He surveys, circles around. Looks for Blue. Doesn't go that way. Brings it around now to Moore. Moore comes down low, gathers the puck. And he goes behind the net. And the Penguins are just going to kill the puck by playing paddle league. Passing the puck back and forth. And 1 second to go. Big trip. That'll do it. Stage is set for the second game. The Penguins winning the first one, 8-0. So thank you for joining us. We'll see you back here at 7:50 this afternoon for the second broadcast. We will stick around here for a few seconds and let you watch the handshake line here between the two teams. Waiting for their goaltender. All right, it steps the goaltender. So the first one of the weekend, first of 3 against Amhurst, and the Penguins are victorious, 8-0. It can only be described as a penalty-ridden game. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here again at 7:50.